You know, I'd grab like a Folgers container, one of them red ones, you know, fill that up with water, cut a 2-liter in half. That was my jiggity jam back in the day.
Non-apologetic
nonsense.
So this hand surgery, even 2 weeks out, is just controlling my life, right? We'll throw a photo up, same one I sent you, of how it looked right after I got it done.
Yeah.
Now we're 2 weeks out, and I just got the stitches out. And yeah, but I'm just now to the point where I can kind of close the hand and kind of opening it, but like I still can't work. And you saw like the front door's all waggedy wonky because I need to be able to beat it with a hammer, and I'm just not at that point yet.
You ain't beating shit.
You tell me, brother. I have someone helping me with that, so always good to have a helper. Just happened to be up. Everything went to hell. You know, we had everything under control with Simon.
Yeah.
And then, like, he got to a point where, you know, he's still getting them spinal injections. Like, he wasn't able to stay stood up. So he was just, like, falling over. So I was having to carry him to every spot. So I take him into the vet yesterday. They gave him the spinal injections, extra, like, big boy pain meds. Then told me he has a tooth infection and some sort of infection bacteria on the top of his head.
Fucking poor dog.
Bear in mind, I
so
take
much going
care of my dog better than anyone in the world. You know what I mean? But it's just like all these things falling on it. And it's like everything's going dark again. And it sucks. And I don't even want to be here today. Why don't you take over? Why don't this be your show?
Actually works, because I got something to review here.
Oh, an actual review? All right, well, let's...
fucking right in the pussy.
Is that the right one?
I got a comment saying that I plan out the sound effects, you know? Yeah. But no, it's just there's a page in front of me. I hit the button. Sometimes it's right. Sometimes it's wrong, but
it always works.
Yeah, but in context,
so they could be
it
brand
works.
new. All the red tape we're about to cut through. And if it sucks dick, yeah, we're gonna tell you.
So tell me how much this does or doesn't suck dick.
Right.
It would be awesome if it was a dick sucking machine. I'd go in the back, I'd cup it to the wall. God damn. 2 weeks.
Bottle of water.
Are we reviewing bottles of water now? It is delicious.
We're reviewing this. It is called the Top Puff.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to look. You just press. Like you could have been like Top Puff, and I go like high alert.
Now what this does here is turns any water bottle you have into a bong. So if you prefer a bong, but you're going camping and don't want to haul that bad boy around, or
so this is a play on the old school thing of taking a piece of aluminum foil. You look like you're cross-threaded. Piece of aluminum foil. And then poking a hole in the side for like a pin tube or a straw.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it locks on the top. You have your stem going down, and then you got your giant puffer tube.
That's right.
What's a Top Puff run?
After shipping and handling is about $12.
Pretty good price.
Yeah, not too bad.
How long have you had this? Is this something you use regularly?
Like a week or two.
Now, are you the type of dude who has bongs? Like, do you have bongs in your house? Like
yeah, I have one.
Big boy bongs?
Yeah. And I use that at home. But if I go over to a buddy's house or something, and they're losers that don't like bongs. And
no one likes a bong.
Really?
So no one has good bongs.
I love bongs.
For me, when I was smoking, I was only a bong guy. And it was mainly because I could take a gram and use it 10 times on a bone, whereas that same amount, if you're rolling up in a doobie-doobie-doob, you know, you're using the entire gram. That smells delicious.
What's left in there?
I do like the little containers then, because you can just keep your... Oh, they have a dosage.
Yeah.
Take 2 puffs and wait 15 minutes. Smoke and inhale. Repeat as needed. Estimated length of effects, up to 6 hours. See, that's how it works for me now, except it's 6 hours of a freaking panic attack. You know, like, there was that stuff I gave you, like, I smoked it and then just curled up and laid on the floor watching, like, tool review videos for 6 hours, just praying no one knocked on the door or called me or remembered I existed for that period of time.
No digging.
Okay, so what's the carb situation? Oh, okay. So they did think of everything, because I was sitting over here looking at it thinking you still got to puncture.
Yeah, that's my first thought too when I got it and everything, but we'll give it a go.
Now, as he's puffing, we're going to tell you about our sponsor, heroin. Do it.
Yep.
Obviously, with every product we want to review, we want to say of whether it solves the problem or not. So the thought behind this is that you can tuck it away in its own little case. And then, hell, in theory, you could even get this into a concert.
Oh, yeah. Let's say that bowl comes out and it just slides into here. So, you ain't got some L-shaped oblong thing in your pocket.
And you know what?
Whatnot.
It's cheap enough that if you did have to toss it or like got caught by security going into a Jelly Roll show or whatever, you just lose it. But yeah, how's the pool on it? Like, does it give you a good seal? Does it do the damn ditty?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Well, that is fantastic.
Kind of difficult to clear. Carb might help.
Man, them jokers was big, size of a quarter, doggone.
Now, how much have you used this thing? I can tell there's use in the stem, in the bowl, etc.
That's maybe the third or fourth time I've probably used it. Like I said, I don't use it at home. I don't need to. I have an actual.
Now, could you see yourself actually packing this up and taking this? Is this more for you to take over to like your buddy or some girl's house, or is it more like
that,
we're going to an event?
Yeah, it could be that. I can, like I said, going to a buddy's house, going on a camping trip, whatever.
I'm glad you brought that, because today I just hate the fucking world. If there ever was a day that I'm going to shoot... I forget, I still
Easy, bud.
I still do have to watch my mouth a little bit. But if there ever was a day that I would make someone unalive, that seems to be the cheat code now.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed.
No one wants to say, hey, go kill yourself.
Yeah, just go unalive.
You unalive. Yeah. Which is such a douchey threat.
But it makes it okay.
Now, it doesn't look like it's really burning up your herbals, so that's a plus too. Now, where did you get this fantastic device from?
WOB.com, I believe. World of Bongs.
World of Bongs.
Yeah. Well, I actually just got I was scrolling through those Tiki-Talks.
But yeah, fantastic product. What's the name of that one more time?
Top Puff.
Well, I guarantee you bring that out in front of a lady and you're going to be...
Fucking right in the pussy.
Fucking taking it down. Now, what's the issue? That's obviously wet, though. So if you were to put that in like a bag...
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be smart to have like a rag or a paper towel handy. But
yeah, what you need is like... What they should have came with is like a very small collapsible plastic case. You know what I mean? Something a little more substantial than a plastic bag, but something that isn't super, super hard neither.
Right.
And then that would completely contain it. Or I guess well, it wouldn't fit. I was going to say you could just throw it in the bottle, but I guess the bowl's going to be a bigger diameter than the mouth. Yeah. Now, that'll fit everything then, because it's universal threads. So
I put it on one of these. It's fit on a 2-liter.
Now, that's what I was about to say, because that used to be our jam back in the day, is the gravity bond. I'd grab like a Folgers container, one of them red ones, fill that up with water, cut a 2-liter in half, put the little foil on it, and fucking full-on gravity bond it. Oh, yeah, that was my jiggity jam back in the day. Now, out of 10, what would you rank this?
I give it a 9.
Well, you hear that. You get it from whatever website he said. It's called whatever he said it was, and it is an 8.5 on the Richter scale. Well, this whole episode seems like an excuse to smoke weed. But I am here for it.
Not apologetic.
Nonsense.